You want to get your rag, wet it, apply soap. Come to Mrs. Smith. We're doing the outside of her back. All right, Mrs. Smith, you want to do circular motion. Scrubbing Mrs. Smith back. Once you do that, you're going to come back, flip the rag over, wring it, wet it. Now we're going to do this once again. Circular motion. All right, Mrs. Smith, we're going to dump this in the dirty hamper. Now we're finna pat dry Mrs. Smith back. Okay. Lotion. Lather it in your hand. You want to apply it to Mrs. Smith back, rubbing, giving her a back massage. Now you're going to pat dry any excess lotion. Okay. Once doing that, you're going to remove your first towel from underneath her back. All right, Mrs. Smith, I'm going to remove the towel from your head. On the count of 3, I'm going to lift your head. 1, 2, 3. You're going to remove this one, put this in a dirty hamper. All right, Mrs. Smith, I'm going to roll you back down. I'm going to straighten your leg out first. Always straighten her leg out. Once you do that, Mrs. Smith, you want to make sure you have her hand and you have the blanket. All right, Mrs. Smith, on the count of 3, I'm going to bring you back down. 1, 2, 3. Bring Miss Smith back down. Okay. All right, Mrs. Smith, I'm going to take your blanket off of you. Permission to expose. Just a little bit, Mrs. Smith. Blanket off. Dirty hamper. All right, Mrs. Smith, now we're going to get your gown on. Place this down on Mrs. Smith. Okay, Mrs. Smith. We're going to place this on Mrs. Smith. We're going to say permission to expose, Mrs. Smith?
Yes.
All right, we're going to get this one arm in. Once getting Mrs. Smith's arm, make sure you have it in the right hole. Come around. Permission to expose, Mrs. Smith?
Yes.
Expose the other side. We're going to get this hand in. There you go, Mrs. Smith. All right. Look for your string. That way when you go on the other side, you can tie it underneath, Mrs. Smith. Come around. Put your string. And on the count of 3, Mrs. Smith, I'm going to lift your head. 1, 2, 3. Tie her string in the back. All right, Mrs. Smith, permission to expose. You
Yes.
want to bring down her blanket. All right, Mrs. Smith. Once you bring it down, you're going to cover Miss Smith back up. All right, Mrs. Smith, I'm going to go dump my water. I'll be right back. Take your bucket, dump it in the toilet, grab a barrier, cut on the water, rinse 1, rinse 2, rinse 3, rinse the back, barrier off water, trash barrier, barrier, clean out the inside, trash barrier, clean the back side. Going to come back. Take your lotion and your soap, place it on the top, grab a barrier, open the drawer, place that back there. You're going to come grab this barrier, place this in a dirty hamper. Now you're going to fix up Miss Smith's bed. All right, permission to expose, Mrs. Smith. Always make sure Mrs. Smith's gown is down. All right, let's get your bed. Make sure her bed is free of wrinkles. Okay, Mrs. Smith. Permission to expose. There we go. Make sure she has some wiggle room for her feet. All right, Mrs. Smith. Mrs. Smith, do you need anything else?
No.
All right, well, here's your call bell. If you need anything else, just push the button. Me or another CNA will assist you, okay? Enjoy your day. You got to come around. Open your curtain. Wash your hands.